Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm. In the last episode, Rachel drugged Victoria so that she'd get the role of Prospera back. However, tragedy of tragedies, Juliet can't make it. She is playing Ariel. That is a vital role in The Tempest. She's featured quite early on in the story, so the play was going to have to be cancelled. Until Cue Chloe as Ariel. I really like this costume on her. I think it suits her really well. To be fair, Chloe suits blue tones. Blue really is her colour. Now that we got Pop.
I sure am happy to see you right now.
Do we want to smoke right before going on stage? I mean, what, we could say something stupid. We could trip.
Time for my big debut. Joy.
Hey, let's take a look at the script first.
I seriously have to memorize all of this? Thanks, Rachel.
This gives me such flashbacks. I love Shakespeare. The play I did the most back in high school was A Midsummer Night's Dream. But I'm also pretty familiar with, Macbeth. When shall we three meet again in thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle is lost, but won, there to meet Macbeth. Fair is foul, and foul is fair, hover through fog and filthy air. Gotta love the witches. You've gotta love them. I'm also quite familiar with Hamlet, something is rotten in the state of Denmark. I don't think that's the exact quote, but yeah, The Tempest is pretty cool. The Tempest, Act 1, Scene 1. Prospero, because originally the character was male, but they've changed it to Prospera. By accident, most strange bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Prospero casts sleep over Miranda. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Miranda falls asleep. Come away, servant. Come, I am ready now. Approach, my Ariel. Come. Enter Ariel. Ariel, all hail, great mistress. I come to answer thy best pleasure. I have the feeling like we actually have to remember this, so you know what? I'ma take pictures. I'ma cheat. 'Cause why the hell not? Thank you. Yeah, all hail, great mistress. I come to answer thy best pleasure. Prospero, hast thou, spirit, performed to point the tempest that I bade thee? Ariel, I boarded the king's ship in every cabin. I flamed amazement, the fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. Prospero, my brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason? Ariel, not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped, cried, hell is empty, and all the devils are here. And again, I'm going to take another picture. Oh, I think I took two. Oops. Okay. Prospero. But are they, Ariel, safe? Climb to top of shipwreck. Ariel flies to the shipwreck and points. Ariel, not a hair perished, and, as thou badest me, I have dispersed them bout the isle in troops. Prospero, Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed, but there's more work. Ariel, is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised. Prospero, how now? What is't thou canst demand? Ariel, my liberty. Prospero, before the time be out, no more. Yet be correspondent to command, and after 2 days I will discharge thee. Ariel, that's my noble mistress. Prospera, go make thyself like a nymph. Go make thyself like a nymph of the sea. Go, take this shape, and hither come come int. I don't know what that is. It's been a while since I studied Shakespeare. Go hence with diligence. Ariel exits, and you're done. Let me just... So yeah, what this is going on about, basically, I mentioned this before, Prospero and his daughter Miranda, they were cast out from Venice. Why? I'm not entirely sure. I can't... Prospero, he's a bit of a magician in the sense that, you know, he can create tempests and cause fairies to fall under his spell and all of that. And so it could have just been that they were like, you a magician, you scare the shit out of us, get the fuck out of Venice. He could have pissed off the king, it could have been unfair, I'm not entirely sure. But they were banished from Venice to this little island, and then they see a Venetian ship going by, and Prospero is like, right, I'ma fuck them up. So he creates this tempest, and he sends Ariel to them, disperses them. The king's son Ferdinand was on board, and Ariel has kind of bewitched them so that they're dotted all about the island. They can't regroup. They're in little groups of like 2, 3, 4, but like they can't form a big force. And here, Ariel is basically saying like, oh, there's more work. You promised me something, dude. Like, I've been working for you, but you promised me something. What the hell did I promise you? You promised me my freedom. And then Prosper is saying, yeah, I will do it. I'll do it in 2 days, but for right now, there's more work to be done. And Ariel is basically saying, I'll hold you to that. I like you, but I want to be free, so don't be a dick. So that's basically what's going on here. So go on, let's have a smoke.
The best part of being kicked out of school is never having to worry about getting kicked out of school. Poor Drew. He was just trying to keep his little brother safe, and there I was, stealing from him. That Damon Merrick guy was such a freak. It's hard to imagine Frank being mixed up with a guy like that. But then again, I guess I don't really know Frank all that well.
Anything else? Anything else at all? I'm gonna take that as a no. Okay. Now that, let's see. Is there anything else to look at? We've got the script, I've photoed it, so even if Chloe can't remember, I will.
Why does it feel like Steph is mocking me from afar?
See me or Mr. K for makeup kits. Stephanie Gingrich. And the mirror. Ooh.
It wouldn't be called a makeup mirror if it wasn't supposed to have makeup all over it.
Do it. Do it.
When life gives you lipstick, use it to tag shit.
Death or tragedy? Oh, tragedy. Of course, tragedy. We've got to be dramatic. We're about to do a play after all.
Got it.
There we go. That's better.
Rachel thinks this is a comedy, but it's a tragedy for me.
Hey, you're gonna do great. I'm sure you're gonna do great. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Anything else? I'm sure that Chloe is probably trying to put this off.
The only thing worse than looking at spandex is being forced to wear it.
I can agree with that. Spandex isn't the most flattering of materials.
Looks like I'm late. As usual.
Wardrobe and makeup by 6 p.m., Steph. You were a last-minute entry. Like, you can't be blamed for that. And, okay, yeah, there's nothing back here. Okay, it's go time. It's go time. Right, left.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant. Come.
Ah, shit. I'm on.
That's you.
I am ready now.
Get up there.
Approach, my Ariel. Come.
Damn it. No problem. I've got this. I just walk to Rachel and say my line.
You've got this. You've got this. Rachel?
All hail, great mistress. I come to answer thy best pleasure.
Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
Okay, we want I boarded the king's ship.
I boarded the king's ship. In every cabin, I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble.
My brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason.
Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped from his ship and cried,
Hell is empty.
hell is empty, and all the devils are here.
Yes!
But are they, Ariel? Safe?
Alright. I guess this is when I'm supposed to walk somewhere.
Oh fuck, I think I didn't picture this one. Oh, but I think it's the shipwreck. We go up here. Right, left.
Not a hair perished, and as thou badest me, I have dispersed them about the isle.
Oh fuck. Oh shit, I deleted this. Fuck it. And when in doubt, we go to the Mind Palace, which totally isn't a cover for me trying to quickly Google shit. Oh fuck. Before the storm, tempest, script. What is this? Help me. The audience are fine. The audience are fine. They don't... In troops.
In troops.
Bravo!
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
More toil.
Is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised.
How now? What is't thou canst demand?
Liberty.
My liberty.
Indeed.
Thy liberty? Nay, this most of all I will not grant.
That's not her line. Is it? What's going on?
She's going off script. We'll try and get back on script.
But thou assured my freedom. Didn't thou?
I never said how dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul well draped. Most loyal spirit, companion, and friend. Is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress. Most truly, it is so.
Mr. Keat, they're way off script. It's magical.
Then why, I pray you, wish you to be free?
My apologies there. I just got a phone call. Okay, yes. Excitement isn't happiness. Excitement will grow old. I think I'm drawn to D. I think that Chloe worries that Rachel will get bored with her. That she'll get bored and then just throw her away like an old toy, basically.
Excitement ages quickly. And I fear if we set out in search of new, fun, you'll tire of me. And, then I'll be alone.
I have thee in my grasp. I will not bend. I will not see thee flying forth alone. The envy would be more than I could bear.
Then I'll run away, so come with... Oh, she's getting caught up. She's getting caught up in the romanticness of this.
So come with me. Is that not in thy power?
Spirit, take my hands. Most faithful friend, for but a little longer I beseech. Continue in thy service to my schemes, and when they are complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. I'll seek to make thy happiness so great that e'en the name of liberty's forgot. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish? Yes, I am most pleased. Your duty done for now, so go forth hence with haste. I've work to do.
You crushed it. So good.
You're a born thespian, my dear. I'll be chasing you down next year. And the ending, absolutely transformative. I am humbled.
Thanks.
What the hell just happened?
Strangeness of your
Was that
story
real?
put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Come on. We'll visit Caliban, my slave.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
He does make our fire, fetch in our wood. What ho! Slave! Caliban! Come forth, I say!
As wicked do as e'er my mother brush, with raven's feather from unwholesome fen, drop on you both. A southwest blow on ye, and blister you all o'er.
Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, filth as thou art, I have lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
Oh ho, oh ho! Would it had been done! Thou didst prevent me, I had peopled else this isle with Calibans.
Fetch us in fuel, and be quick. So, slave, hence.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth?
This play is super intense.
What is it? A spirit? It carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench. It eats and sleeps and hath such senses as we have.
I will resist such entertainment.
Put thy sword up, traitor!
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound. I, beyond all limit of what else in the world, do love, prize, honor you.
His tears run down his beard.
like winter's drops from eaves of reeds.
Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break. Their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves. Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have's mine own. Pray, release me from my bands, with the help of your good hands. Wasn't that fun?
You're so dead.
Yeah? How dead?
Hella dead.
Hello.
Oh my god, Keaton's face behind you when you walked on stage? I was shitting myself.
In the dead of night, I'll make you in my sleep.
He was shitting himself.
That dude owes
In
me.
the morning light, you wake up next to me. Like a dream come true, I'll take you where I roam and follow you back home. Tell me you can.
My dear, what if I told you that the entire fate of our production rests upon your slender shoulders? I've never had an experience like that on stage. Yeah, right? You? No, you. Like, seriously. I love nights after a show.
Is it always like this?
Oh, totally. It's such a high. No more nerves, just the adrenaline. So, first timer, are you proud of yourself? You were literally perfect tonight. I was blown away.
Literally perfect, except for the time when I had to find the wiki and scour it, just being like, I deleted that page, oh shit, what's the line? And I have to talk about what just happened there. Chloe was overacting majorly, that's a thing that can happen with Shakespearean pieces, because the language is so foreign. She was overacting quite a bit, but she was still really good. But the thing with Rachel, again, this could be my bias here. This could be my bias shining through. However, that might come off as cute. To me, that comes off as controlling. Chloe is in a situation where she is uncomfortable. She's on stage. She doesn't really know what's happening. And Rachel decides, okay, I'm going to completely curveball you. I'm going to go off script. You don't know what's happening. I'm in my element here. I'm on stage. This is a second skin to me. But it's not to you. You're already kind of trying to find yourself, so I'ma pull the rug even further. And then, again, a lot of it was, I'll keep you. I have you within my grasp. You are mine. And again, in a relationship, you're supposed to be equals. One person does not own the other. I mean, there's BDSM stuff, but like not, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. Like in a regular, not even in BDSM relationships, there is still equality. You know, the sub can say, no, I don't want to do this at any point. They can always say, I remove consent, and the dom should be listening. But again, that's other topics. In a normal, not that BDSM relationships aren't normal, but in a vanilla relationship, there should be equality. One partner is not keeping the other, and I think that speaks to what Rachel's mindset is. You are a possession for me. I can own you. I can have you at my beck and call. I can't remember what Rachel said. I don't know what question we're answering. Let's just agree with that. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I feel really awesome. If you told me this morning I'd be this happy tonight.
You've gone through so much shit today.
Right now it's pretty good. Okay, the whole show was good. I admit it.
Yeah. It was magical.
Hold her hand, say something silly. Oh, she's offering.
Let's leave. For real.
For real, huh?
You said you wanted to skip town and never look back. Like I said last night. Let's do it.
I know. I've been thinking about that all day. But that was...
Don't say it was just a crazy thought. You mean it. I can tell. You want this.
Yeah, but... like... eventually.
Let's go now. Didn't we already agree on stage?
We can't just...
Why not?
And again, she's holding something. Oh, you said so on stage. You said you'd do it on stage. That was a play. And yes, they went off script, but you put Chloe in a position where if she... Because here's the thing, the people watching that, they probably just thought, oh, they've adapted it. They've adapted it to include a romance between Prospero and Ariel. That's really cool. So if Chloe was like, I don't know what you're talking about, people would... they'd have a go at her. She had to play along. And now you're holding the things she said against her, or you're taking it as fact. Rachel. Yeah, what about money? We need money.
What about money?
I thought you were a high-rolling criminal now.
Yeah, we had to give the money away. That was the job.
I collected the money Frank wanted, but then I gave it to that asshole, Damon. So, I didn't get a cut like Frank promised.
You did what you had to do to keep Drew safe.
Still, that whole situation was so messed up.
We'll figure it out, Chloe. Anyway, I've got more than enough to start us out. I always get birthday money from my dad. Or should I say, hush money. Any more questions?
Yeah, where are we gonna go?
How far could we possibly get without a car?
I thought you were fixing that truck in the junkyard.
I was just seeing if I could.
Well, can you or can't you?
Chloe wants to... Again, this is so demanding. Like, you were repairing the truck in the junkyard, and again, Rachel just assumed you're doing that for me. You're doing that for me. It's not like you have your own life. No. You revolve around me now. Again, I think Chloe wants to please.
Yeah, I can.
That's hot. In other words, we've got transportation covered.
And what about our parents?
I know our parents have been shitty, but we can't just leave them.
That doesn't sound like Chloe Price.
Girl, you've known Chloe for 2 days. What do you mean? That doesn't sound like Chloe Price. You don't know what Chloe Price sounds like. My mom needs me, your mom needs you. Rachel's mum did seem nice. I think Chloe clearly does love her mum, but right now I think she's pissed about David. Like, I will always remember one of the last things Chloe said in Life is Strange was, my mum deserves better than to be killed in a fucking diner. Like, at the end, she was like, I want my mum to live. And if that means I die, then that is worth it, because my mum deserves so much better than what she will get if you don't do something, Max. And I think that was Chloe's come to Jesus moment. You know, at this stage, I don't think she'd be like, oh, my mom needs me. I think Chloe would just be like, she's got step douche. Fuck him. Like, she's pissed me right off. But your mum seems nice. Actually, ooh, you know what? Can I? Yeah. I am out of time for this episode. I know I'm leaving this in kind of an odd place. However, I'm a little bit pushed for time I'm a little bit pushed for Brave. I'm a little bit pushed for time today, and I had the phone call earlier on, so I'm already running over where I should. Let's read the diaries very quickly. Max, just when I thought this day couldn't get any more dramatic... Wait, let's back up. Did you really think Rachel would miss the play? Clearly you don't know Rachel Amber. She put some sleepy pills in Victoria's tea and reclaimed her role. Hey, all's fair in love and high school drama. Oh, okay, that's really nice to know. So Jefferson and Nathan were A-okay in drugging those girls then. If it's good for Rachel, then it's good for Nathan and Jefferson, isn't it? I mean, they were doing it for art. Rachel just wanted to reclaim a play, so, like, they were clearly more justified. Sadly, the drama doesn't end there for me. Stupid Juliet got caught in the stupid fire, and now I... Let's just say there's exactly one person in the world who could make me dress up in a funny costume and act out Shakespeare in front of an audience of all my least favourite people. And she happened to be next to me at exactly the wrong moment. Chloe, the fuck my life. And Max, so I survived, just in case you were worried about me. You totally weren't. But it wasn't easy. I had to remember what to say and where to go, and not to flip off everyone in the audience. Not gonna lie, I totally killed it. Once I got past the stupid makeup and the blinding lights and just let myself get lost in it all. I guess acting is really about forgetting the rest of the world exists and being completely in the moment. When I'm with Rachel, somehow that becomes easy. We ended up creating a new story together on stage. A much better story, because this one ends with the two of us escaping the island and sailing off into the sunset together. Take that, Shakespeare. Will real life turn out so awesome? Time will tell. Chloe, the baddest bitch in town. Oh, I want to put that in my Twitter bio. That's a good line. That's a good line. I like that. Nice. But yeah, I am way over time for this episode. In the next one, will Rachel be able to persuade Chloe to run away? Probably. This is Chloe we're speaking about after all. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.